Hey guys, today we're back with another firearms review. And today on the channel we'll be reviewing the standard manufacturing, standard 1911, case colored, factory number 1 engraving in 45 ACP. Stay tuned for this one. Alright guys, we're back. Once again today we'll be reviewing the standard manufacturing 1911, case colored, factory number 1 engraving. Let's go ahead and jump on into the review. Get through the box. Here we are, 5-inch stainless steel barrel, caliber 45, finish is case colored number 1, grips are walnut, 1911 CC1, standard manufacturing, Connecticut. Okay, so you will get just a cardboard box, get your standard manufacturing trademark on the inside of this one side, and here is the firearm. We'll move it over to the side really quickly and talk about everything that comes with it from factory. You do get this pistol in a cloth bag to keep it protected, and also this will be around the cloth bag whenever you first purchase it. You get your letter here with your invoice from standard manufacturing. Get another little cloth here for cleaning it. Get your standard manufacturing 1911 45 ACP, talking about what the gun goes through before it leaves the factory, just to confirm that it is very well inspected before it does leave. You get your manual, 1 extra magazine, and lock, and that will be it. So let's go ahead and set this all over to the side and get to the main show. Let's go ahead and get it out of the bag, and here it is. As you can see, it is unloaded. Alright guys, so this is the standard manufacturing 1911 color cased in the number 1 engraving. Let's go ahead and take a deep look. Also, as well, as you can see here, it's just a beautiful color cased finish with that engraving on both sides. As you can see, there's just little flakes here in the engraving here that is just a little white speckle. It's not actually into the engraving. You can take just a little light brush and get that out of it, but that just comes from it wearing on your hands. Just absolutely beautiful. You have engraving all the way through the slide here, on the frame, on the slide release, slide catch, on the safety. On the other side here, you have it as well on the frame and on the slide. Very beautiful. Let's go ahead and look into a little bit of the specs behind this firearm. Most time this will run you $1,900 from Standard Manufacturing's website. I have seen them go about around that same price, maybe about $100 cheaper on Gun Brokers, so just letting you all know that. Reading a few specifications on their website. You get the deluxe number 1 custom engraving pattern. We can see here it's absolutely gorgeous. You get the 4140 carbon steel frame and slide CNC machined from Forgings. 5-inch stainless steel match grade barrel with match grade bushing, lowered and flared ejection port and rear slide serrations, high profile low mount tactical sights, enhanced slide to frame fit, high polished case colored frame, slide and small parts, upswept beaver tail grip safety and extended magazine release, checkered mainspring housing and checkered front strap, fully machined extended tactical thumb safety and slide stop, machined solid grade matched grade trigger, enhanced machined hammered with a 4.5 pound trigger pull, and it actually says on the website rosewood double diamond stocks, but these are actually walnut. So let's go ahead and look on into a little bit further. Here are your sights. You get a 2-dot back and 1 dot in the front. Looks pretty good. The barrel itself is crowned somewhat. Let's go ahead and rack it back here for a second, let you look at that barrel a little bit better. Barrel bushing is a black, same thing as the plunger here. Just absolutely beautiful. Fitment of the barrel into the slide, there's no movement at all. Trigger movement up and down a little bit, side to side just a little bit, not bad at all. Let's go ahead and look into, so not too bad on the beaver tail safety, on how much has to be pushed in until it's engaged. Nope, not bad at all. Like I said earlier, you have your extended safety, very positive safety as well. You can ride it there to get a full grip. Very nice. Just absolutely gorgeous overall. Front serrations here on the front end of the handle, so you can get a really good grip on. It's not gonna come out of your hand. Same here for the back. And that beaver tail finish is absolutely perfect. So you can see a little bit of light coming through on each side. Close it up, and it's made it perfect with this firearm. So good on them for making this beautiful piece. So going into a little bit of detail on the case coloring, which is actually what this firearm is finished in before it is engraved. Color case hardening is a heat treating process. And to be honest with you guys, it was one of the earliest ways of hardening lower grade steel. That is from multiple different sources I've said. They don't actually put this online, but I know from watching other videos and talking to the representatives that they use bone charcoal heated to an exact temperature. Afterwards, the parts are removed from a furnace or a heat source, and then they're quenched. It leaves a very hard surface finish, and the color is very, very beautiful. They can kind of predict what it's going to be, but you cannot get the exact color pattern anywhere. So this is pretty much a one-for-one whenever it comes to that beautiful color to it. You have really white shades of bone here, some dark blue in that matches up with the accessory, or not accessories, but the parts here on the side of the 1911. As you can see, the dark browns in it as well match up with the walnut grips perfectly. I mean, it's just absolutely beautiful. The walnut grips here are high quality as well. As you can tell, the screws are blued, and they are both in the same direction on both sides, going with the firearm itself. So very beautiful. Every single piece on this is also in that deep mirror blue finish. So very, very beautiful. So okay guys, getting into a little bit of my opinions on this firearm whenever it comes to actually shooting, because believe it or not, this is not only a beautiful gun to look at, but it's also a beautiful gun to shoot. Recoil pattern was very, very smooth today with this firearm, one of the smoothest I've felt in a long time out of a 45 ACP. That spring in this is not too bad still, but it does its job. Magazine shoots out very well. These are 7-round magazines, and that's what you do get from factories, 2 of them. Once again, very, very smooth gun overall. As you can see there. The sights picked up very, very well while shooting it today. Some people's like, hey, you know, why didn't it come with night sights for this price? To be honest with you all, with a gun this beautiful, I really wouldn't have wanted the night sights. I like the 3-dot sights on this as well. And to be honest with you, if they would have just put normal sights on it without any 3 dots either, I would have also enjoyed that as well, but I'm glad that they at least put the 3-dot sights on it. So a little bit further information on the shooting. When we first started shooting this, it felt just like a dream. It felt absolutely perfect in my hand, weighted out absolutely perfect as well. Just everything about this firearm screams nothing but quality, and I love to see that. Here's the trigger on it one more time from the trigger pull. Here it is. Get a little bit of creep, hit that wall, pow. 4.5 pound trigger. Absolutely perfect. We shot this today with Winchester ammunition. Shot perfect, no hiccups, no nothing at all like that, and just absolutely had a very, very great time shooting this. But as you can see, no wear on it at all, except for the trigger, just a little bit here and there, a little bit more on this side. A little bit of the bluing is wearing off, but not too bad. To be honest with you all, I believe a little bit of the bluing was worn off whenever I first did get this, even though it was a brand new pistol. They do fire them from factory just to make sure that everything is functioning before it is shipped to you, the end consumer. So guys, that being said, is it worth the $1,900 price range? To me, I think this is one of, if not the most beautiful 1911 I've ever seen. I know some people are not fans of the hard color casing, but I absolutely love it. To be honest with you, this is the first gun I've ever had with hard color casing or this type of engraving in it. I've had a few other different firearms ranging from 1911s, shotguns, everything else that has had engraving, and I am a fan of them, and they absolutely look beautiful. But on this right here, guys, they absolutely done a killer job, and you couldn't have asked for any bit of better engraving on this firearm than what they've done. Just whenever you think that you've seen everything engraved on it, you see more pop up, just like back here, just like here, it's like through here. And I mean, to be honest with you guys, I couldn't, like I said, have asked for anything better whenever it comes to an engraving process than what they've done here on this pistol. Just looking all the way around this gun, this is a gun that you could stare at for hours and not even touch the iceberg on all the different colors, the different patterns in it. I mean, and it just looks absolutely beautiful. That being said, I do think it's worth the money. Like whenever you're looking in comparison to other custom-made firearms, you can see here the fit to frame on this is absolutely perfect. No wiggle at all from one side to another. No rattles. Not even with a hammer back. For sure not like that, so I love to see that. Love that trigger, or not trigger, but the safety, very, very positive on that. But guys, if you're interested in purchasing one of these firearms, I 100% give it my approval. This is, like I said, one of the most beautiful firearms I've seen, and for a barbecue gun, this right here would be bad hard to beat. So guys, I appreciate y'all viewing as always. If you have any questions or comments on the standing manufacturing, color cased, #1 engraving, please leave it in the comment section below and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. A very special thank you to Standard Manufacturing for sending us this pistol out to review for you all. Like I said, one of the most beautiful, if not the most beautiful 1911 I've ever personally owned or shot. So guys, I appreciate y'all viewing as always. Like and subscribe for more gun reviews, and I'll see y'all in the next video.